For 2 years, Europe has been engulfed by the flames of war. Only the Soviet Union and Great Britain continue to hold out against the Germans and their Axis partners. The US government has decided to lend support in the form of armaments and other supplies only. This assistance is first offered to the UK, and then also to the USSR. But intense isolationist opinions in America have prevented the United States from becoming more directly involved in Europe's war. On December 7th, 1941, everything changes. The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, the US Navy's main base in the Pacific, officially brings America into the war. The world's sleeping giant has been awakened. Against the background of the British North African campaign and the defeat of the Germans' armies near Moscow, the balance of power threatens to shift significantly. The Soviets and British now have reason to hope for an eventual victory in the struggle. But victory is still a long way off. The Japanese attack on the United States forces an American retreat in the Philippines, extending the reach of the Empire of the Rising Sun.
Never mind, pretend that you all saw that thing. I don't know how this is gonna work. Welcome to the Philippines campaign. And let's see how thoroughly we can provide the American war effort with things it needs. Because we all like giving Americans things they need when they got damn pineapples. I sound like Bob. I sound like Dole. Good job, me. Good job. Oh, that's not good. No, bad. Alright. Load up. Oh, you can blow it up. Bit too late there, but close enough. Okay, so still have a tad bit of cold, but mostly now it's just boiled down to what I hope is a bronchitis. But we shall see. Alright, now we're gonna try and blow up as many goddamn ships as possible, because we don't like Japanese D-Day. We like France. We like the French D-Day. Or the D-Day in France, I should say. Did I just say French? Oh well. Nope, and we got Japanese planes. Now let's see how that will affect us. Here's that little guy. There's two of them. Recon planes. We had 2 recons? Huh. Oh. Never mind. It wasn't a bomber that I thought was coming. I thought it was a. Oh wait, never mind. There are fighters too. Hello, silly little Odegaard's tank. Hey, silly little tank. We enjoy your company totally. Something over there if I remember correctly. Oh Jesus, this is not good. Okay, come on. Okay. Well, oh, and there goes the last guy that we need to die. Alright, we discovered some secret weapons. Hopefully they're V2 rockets. Oh, Jesus God. Yay! We have a third of the Japanese numbers destroyed. Yay! Question mark. Alright, run for your life. I have no idea how, no, I'm not using those things correctly at all. I'm just basically trying to promote some desperate last-ditch effort that will not result in the collapse of the American defenses around the Philippines. Because that would be impossibly bad for America and the Filipinos. Because who likes being occupied by other nations? Especially when it's Japan during World War II. Because that went beautifully. Okay, so considering that me ignoring those guys for a few minutes has resulted in most of their deaths. Let's see how this continues. Oh, there we go. Oh, so close. Oh well, if we just manage to destroy a third of their numbers each time, that's good enough for me. This is actually a very good plan that I also had never thought of to do before. So, I think units should have a bit greater range. I mean, it's a freaking ocean. How can you not see things like that are over here? I think their view, like people staying on the coast, should have a view range to like there at the very least. I mean, come on. Oh yeah, there was these things. Go arrange yourselves there. I think this guy should be pulled back though, so we can be an anti-infantry unit. I think there should be some guys coming along right here. Oh Jesus Christ, it's unilateral attack. This is what I'd like to call retreat, because retreating is good when you're overwhelmed so thoroughly. Oh, did we lose? Yeah, we lost a third. Yeah, we lost a bit. I think, on a positive note, that this is the last wave. If not, my little shenanigans probably just cost America this battle. Which, I'm not sure, but I do possibly think that that's a bad idea. Not a bad idea, but a bad event. Oh wait, yeah, there's one more wave, I think. Maybe. Just maybe. 50-50 chance. Is the other tank still there? Yeah, he's holding the line. Because tank shells kind of distract attacking soldiers, if you... Little known fact there. Okay, so that guy's still coming. I want you to hold your ground. Because I want you to be mobile, not trying to defend yourself. Because defending yourself is a very not what I want you to do. You should totally not defend yourself. Let those Japanese attack you. And hopefully after these guys... Yep, I can now show you the American guy. We are Uncle Joe, who here the nickname Uncle for being a very compassionate commander during the Great War. So yeah, and I think he's also named after the American propagandist Uncle Joe himself. Alright, so what did we earn? We earned Stuarts. Not Patrick Stewart, because I think an army of Patrick Stewarts would immediately cause Japan to surrender out of sheer amazement. But no, General Stuart tanks, which only have a 37mm gun. Decent penetration, I have to say, although this is 1942 and a Soviet, German, or British light tank could probably easily match this toe-to-toe. McCarthy, was our allied general. He lost 45 guys. We only lost 40, which is a good thing. And General Hama, good God, lost 526. Let's just move along now. Let's see. General MacArthur and his troops stationed at the Philippines are fighting hard to withstand Surprise attack of the enemy. In this dark hour, the heroic actions of the American soldier is the main power that opposes the enemy. During this operation, General's Command grants the courage bonus to the Assault Infantry branch. General Operational Overview. After the devastating airstrikes against the American Pacific... Did I say Pacific? I did. Good God, man. Pacific Fleet anchored at Pearl Harbor. The full might of the Imperial Japan... Wow. The full might of Imperial Japan fell upon the outlying outposts of the Americans and British in the Western Pacific. The American forces in the Philippines, vulnerable to attack without a strong naval presence to guard the oceans, are in dire need of supplies and reinforcements but are unlikely to receive any. Thus, it behooves the American commanders to maximize their situation as best they can in spite of an enemy blockade and overwhelming air superiority. Can you delay the Japanese invaders for 6 months or longer? Jesus God, I don't know. If this was an RTS, it would probably... Well, actually, if this was like an actual thing and not a campaign, maybe I'd probably have to be drunk, because I'd probably be performing accidental strikes against their various harbors. No, I don't want to do that. Accidental strikes throughout their property, because I'm an idiot. There, I said it. But let's see. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, yes. I'm going to assign assault infantry, because we're going to need these guys soon for our next operations, and then hopefully I can get main infantry and fighters. I may actually choose not to go for fighters so I can upgrade bombers, because you want to get the bomber traits as soon as possible. I think I've said that before, but if not, I'm just going to speak into your ear again. But Grumman Wildcats, I think I kinda would rather stay with the P40. Better penetration, but these things are... Is that a 6? No, it's an 85. Oh, it's like armored like a tank. It's like an IL-2. But yeah, on the next episode, we have 3 missions to choose from, and I think we will go for the defense of Manila. Maybe. I may actually just decide to go for a fish in the barrel so I can get better Shager plates. Actually, so many choices. Actually, the Pundeki Salient doesn't look half bad. Never mind, I hate this mission. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go for the Lengthening Shadow. And yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed our opening moves to defend the Philippines. Very, very interesting campaign we're going to have. I do think, thanks to the American spirit, that we're going to be able to push back the Japanese all the way to this little thing. There's absolutely no chance at all whatsoever that we're going to be pushed back so thoroughly that we only have this small peninsula called Bataan left. Because we aren't losing the situation at all. So join me next time when we continue to win, or as Charlie Sheen would say, epic winning.